If you think where you stand, what you say, or how loudly you move near your cat's food bowl doesn't matter, you are missing one of the biggest sources of hidden stress in a cat's daily life. Mealtime looks simple from the outside. To your cat, eating is one of the most vulnerable moments of the day, a leftover instinct from a time when a distracted predator was an easy target. 9 ordinary habits, most of them well-intentioned, may be quietly undoing that sense of safety every single day. Today, we go through each one and how to fix it in seconds. Number 1, standing directly over her while she eats. Most owners assume hovering nearby is a sign of affection or supervision. Veterinary behaviorists at Cornell's Feline Health Center note that cats evolved as both predator and prey, and eating in the open, with a much larger animal looming above, can trigger low-grade vigilance even in a fully domesticated cat. She may eat faster, glance up repeatedly, or walk away before finishing. Try stepping back or turning away slightly while she eats. Even a few feet of space changes how safe the moment feels. But posture is only the first mistake worth correcting. Number 2, placing the bowl next to her water or litter box. A cat's instincts treat food, water, and waste as 3 separate categories that should never overlap. In the wild, contaminating a water source near a kill site increases disease risk, and that instinct hasn't disappeared. Research on feline resource placement has found that many cats drink noticeably less water when the bowl sits too close to food, quietly contributing to dehydration and urinary issues over time. Keep food, water, and the litter box in 3 distinct locations, even if that only means a few extra feet apart. This next habit is one almost every household does without thinking twice. Number 3, talking to her or reaching toward her mid-meal. It feels natural to chat with a cat while she eats, or to reach down for a quick pat. To her, though, sudden sound or movement near a food source can register as a potential threat, especially mid-bite, when she is most focused and least aware of her surroundings. A study on feline stress indicators found elevated tension responses in cats interrupted repeatedly during meals, even by familiar people. Let her eat without interruption, and save affection for before or after the bowl comes out. There's a reason this pattern shows up most often in multi-pet homes. Number 4, feeding multiple cats from bowls placed too close together. Cats are not naturally communal eaters. Unlike dogs, most cats prefer to eat alone, away from the sight line of other animals. When bowls sit side by side, even cats that appear to get along can experience low-level competitive stress, sometimes eating faster than is healthy, or avoiding the bowl until the other cat leaves. Animal behaviorists studying multi-cat households consistently recommend spacing bowls at least several feet apart, ideally out of direct eye contact with one another. This is often the single biggest fix in homes with more than one cat. Number 5, using a bowl that's too deep or narrow. It sounds minor, but this one shows up constantly in behavior consultations. Many bowls force a cat's sensitive whiskers to brush against the sides with every bite, a sensation known as whisker fatigue. Some cats respond by scooping food onto the floor just to avoid the discomfort, which owners often misread as pickiness or bad manners. Wide, shallow dishes solve this almost immediately. What looks like a fussy eater is frequently just an uncomfortable one. Number 6, cleaning the bowl with strong-smelling soap or leaving it dirty. Cats rely heavily on scent to judge whether food is safe, and their sense of smell is far more sensitive than ours. A bowl washed in heavily perfumed soap can leave a residue strong enough to make a cat hesitate or refuse to eat entirely, while a bowl left unwashed for days can build up bacteria and old food odor that has the same effect. Rinse thoroughly with a mild, unscented cleaner and let bowls air dry completely. Between these 2 extremes sits a habit almost no one thinks to question. Number 7, feeding at inconsistent times or locations. Cats regulate a surprising amount of their daily stress through predictability, moving the bowl from the kitchen to the laundry room, or feeding at wildly different hours depending on the day, removes one of the few anchors in her routine. Over time, this unpredictability has been linked in behavioral studies to increased anxiety-related behaviors, including overgrooming and appetite changes. Pick one spot and a consistent rough schedule, and stick with it as closely as your own routine allows. Number 8, punishing or scolding her near the food bowl. This is the habit worth paying the closest attention to. Scolding a cat for begging, jumping on the counter, or knocking food around, if it happens near her actual eating area, can create a lasting negative association with the space itself. She won't understand the correction the way you intend it. What she learns instead is that the food bowl sometimes means danger. Cats that develop this association often start eating less. If any correction needs to happen, redirect her calmly away from the bowl first, then address the behavior somewhere else entirely. It takes only a handful of repeated incidents to build this association, and considerably longer to undo it. Number 9. Rushing her to finish or removing the bowl too quickly. Some owners pick up the bowl the moment a cat walks away, assuming she's done. In many cases, she's simply pausing, and cats often return to finish a meal in smaller sittings throughout the day. Constantly removing and replacing the bowl can create mealtime pressure that works against natural grazing instincts inherited from her wild ancestors. Leave dry food accessible longer where possible, and give her the same patience at the bowl that you'd want from a peaceful, unhurried meal yourself. None of these habits are dramatic on their own, but stacked together, they explain why so many cats eat too fast, avoid their bowls, or seem randomly picky for no clear reason at all. Most of these fixes cost nothing and take less than a minute to put in place. Small changes near that one spot in your home can shift mealtime from a source of quiet stress into the calm, secure moment it's supposed to be. Oh, did you know the way your cat sleeps next to you also reveals exactly how much she trusts you? I explained it in the video right here on your screen. Click it and stay with me as we keep exploring the hidden world of cats.